Shalom, shalom. Make sure everything. Before we get started, shalom to the saints, to the elect of the Most High. Right. All right. Okay. What's going on? Okay. All right. Good to go. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakakadash. Okay. All right. This lesson, man, I want to go into, man, is what Esau's perpetual hatred, man. If y'all ain't know, man, brothers been releasing different videos this whole weekend about how Esau has this hatred, this perpetual hatred in his heart for who? The children of Israel, man. And it's high time to wake up out of sleep, man. Understand what's going on in this world, right? So let's jump right into it. This is Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time their calamity, so like in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end, right? So at the time of our iniquity had an end, Esau went above and beyond shedding the blood of the children of Israel, man. Why? Because they're perpetual hatred that he's had from the beginning, right? Let's get that. Genesis, right? From the beginning, man. This is who he is, right? It's like, this is Genesis chapter 27, and let's start at verse. Verse 30, right? Says, and it came to pass, as soon as Isaac had made an end of blessing Jacob, and Jacob was yet scarce gone out from the presence of Isaac his father, that Esau his brother came in from hunting, and he also had made savory meat, and brought it unto his father, and said unto his father, let my father arise and eat of his son's venison, that thy soul mayest bless me. And Isaac his father said unto him, who art thou? And he said, I am thy son, thy firstborn Esau. And Isaac trembled with very exceedingly, and said, who? Where is he that hath taken venison and brought it? And I have eaten of all before thou camest, and have blessed him. Yea, and he shall be blessed, right? So this is the account of Jacob getting the blessing, right? And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great and exceedingly bitter cry, and said unto his father, bless me, even me, O my father, even me also, O my father. And he said, thy brother came with subtlety, and have taken away thy blessing. And he said, is not he rightly named Jacob? For he hath supplanted me these two times. He took away my birthright. Now he gave away his birthright for what? Some damn pottage, right? And he said, thou hast not reserved me a blessing for me. And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, behold, I have made him thy Lord, and all thy brethren I have given to him for service. And with corn and wine I have sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. Yeah, just like that dude, man, in that damn nun outfit. Nigga this, nigga that, nigga this. And guess what? He's not going to receive that blessing, man. I don't care how much you cry, how much you plead. Guess what? Your time is over, man. It said, and Isaac his father answered us and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and thou shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Right? So that happened. His yoke was broke, and he has the dominion right now. You know, he has a certain period of time to be in rulership. Actually, Esau done had two turns at, man. So the Most High God is just and fair, you know. And verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob, right? So he's had this perpetual hatred ever since then, man. And let's go back to Ezekiel 35. So he's had this perpetual hatred since then, man. And that's something that it came and went down through the bloodline, right? So this is Ezekiel 35 and 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of the calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end, right? Therefore, as I live, saith the Most High, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee, right? So since they don't fear blood and don't hate blood, guess what? Blood is gonna pursue them. Why? Because the Most High God said this. Man. This is Numbers chapter 35 and verse 33. It's a law, right? It says, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it, right? So this land can't be cleansed. It can't be washed away until who? The person who shed the blood in the first place, man. His blood got to be shed, right? You gotta understand, man. Most High is not mocked. All these things that Esau has perpetually done against the children of Israel, he's going to be recompensed for that. Why? Because the Most High God says it's just, right? This is Galatians chapter 6 and verse 7. Be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So whatever you sow, any type of wickedness, any type of blessing, whatever you sow, you're going to reap this, man. That's what the Most High God said, right? And guess what? You can't fight against the word, devil. That's why these devils are so hurt, because they see brothers out there coming with scriptures. They're not coming out of their own vain opinion. They just saying, "Thus saith the Lord," man, and that's why they hurt, because they can't fight against what the scriptures say. This is Revelation chapter 13, and let's start at 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and faith of the saints, right? We patiently and faithfully waiting on the Most High God to come back and recompense Esau for all the perpetual hatred that he has done to the children of Israel. And guess what, man? That's a righteous thing, man. I mean, it's righteous according to the scriptures, man. And Esau really, really, really hates this, man. But he can't do anything about it. This is Psalms 137 and verse 7. Remember, O Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that reward of thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stone, right? You know what I'm saying? The Most High God said this is honor. Now I'm not sure if I did this. If I did, that's fine, but let's do it again. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone. Much respect to the brothers out there laboring in this truth worldwide and sincerely trying to wake up the elect of the 12 tribes of Israel, right? Let's jump back into the lesson. So Esau thinks that he's gonna, he think his rulership is gonna be forever. But the Most High God has it where his rulership is not gonna be forever, right? Let's see. It's a righteous thing. Let's look. It's pretty simple. To recompense those that trouble you. Let's see. Okay. Sometimes blue letter don't want to do right. Okay. This is Second Thessalonians chapter 1 and verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you, man. It's a righteous thing with the Most High God to recompense the things on the people who trouble you. Because the Most High God says he's going to give them double. You're going to have to fill them up double the cup, man. Just because of the wickedness, man. And it vexes. I know it vexes my brothers. It vexes me, man. But you know that's what the punishment that we got to go through, man. Our people getting shot down the street. Our people getting even uh from slavery time, man. The trouble that they've had, man. You know, it was some what those people died not being innocent, man. You gotta understand that. But that don't equate the wicked, man. Just because the Most High God set you up to do these things, don't mean you're gonna get off scot free. And Esau is slowly but surely realizing this. That's why you seeing more and more of them what showing their true colors, man. Like I can remember earlier last year how those teams from Spain, Paul, did that racist rant here in Alabama. But see, that's just those spirits coming back on the earth again, man. Those same wicked ass spirits are back now, man. During the time of Yahushua walking the earth, man. How those Romans, you know what I'm saying, how the wickedness exceeded above everything, man. It was the same spirits are back, man. That's why you see homosexuality so rampant around here. That's why you see pedophilia and bestiality so rampant around here because those same spirits are back that was back then. You know what I'm saying? When Yahushua said he's gonna come back with that same generation. The ones who pierced him are gonna be the ones that see him, right? So let's get this, man. This is Revelations chapter 18 and verse 6. Reward her even as she has rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double. So the Most High God says He's going to give them back double what they pushed out, man. This is what the will of the Most High God, man. All right, let's get this precept because he's not going to equip the wicked, man. Even though the Most High God made you to be wicked, guess what? That's your lot, man, and that's what you're gonna have to deal with. Period. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna you're gonna drink of that cup. It's gonna be double, and that's all to it, right? It says, Salakia, hold on. This is the book of Psalm, chapter 7 and verse 11. Yahweh, judge of the righteous. Like, yeah, we've been judged now. You know what I'm saying? Once he start waking us up, you know what I'm saying? Our iniquity is over with. We just gotta hold fast and go through all what we have to go through to receive the kingdom. What Yahweh said, he that endure to the end, the same shall be saved, right? So this is Psalm 7 and 11 again. Yahweh judgeth the righteous, and Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day. You know what I'm saying? The Most High God is suffering this man to stay in power right now. You know what I'm saying? He's ready to come get his elect, but he can't do it right now because everything that he has written has to be fulfilled, right? So everything has to play out how he has it, and then he's gonna come back, man. He's gonna come back with great wrath and anger, man. Because why? Because of what they've done to his children, man. It's like you. This is Psalms chapter 9 and verse 17. The wicked shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget Yahweh, right? So the wicked who was Esau Edom is going to be turned what? Into hell. Is going to be turned to a lower state, man. His hell is going to be our heaven, man. That's the kingdom of heaven. That's the thing that we're waiting on, right? Let's get another one. This is Psalms 10 and 3. For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blesseth the covetous, whom Yahweh hateth, right? So the Most High God hates pride. And we already know Esau Edom is the most prideful base man of them all. Matter of fact, let's get that. Esau is the most prideful base man of them all, man. I mean, this devil, he like the brother Manata Zakbar out of South Carolina put up that video of that damn Edomite in a damn nun outfit. What's the statement behind having a nun outfit? You know what I'm saying? How uh he's talking about he's not going to be a slave. Well, guess what, devil? You're going to be a slave. And the Most High God is gonna have it to where His elect men are gonna remember who you are, man. That's what you don't realize, man. Your Christopher Columbus, your George Washington. You know what I'm saying? Your King Alfred or whoever that guy was over damn, who had his people over the Congo. That guy, man, the Most High God is gonna remember you, man. He's gonna put you in dire straits, man. He's gonna have it to where those elect men remember who you are, man. And when you come out as a baby, guess what? Your head gonna be dashed against a stone. And when you come back again, you might get your damn toes cut off. And when you come back again, you ain't no telling what's gonna happen to you, damn devils, man, because of what you've done to the children of Israel, man. We just gotta hold fast and know this is our patience. This is our faith, right? This is Job chapter 30. I'm going to start at the top. But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose father I would have disdained to set with the dogs of my flock, right? You're not going to, all these damn pedophile and bestiality laws that Esau has, man. You can go into, what is that place in Sweden, and they have a dog brothel, man. A damn dog brothel, man. That's fucking wickedness, man. It says, yea, whereunto, whereto might the strength of their hands profit me, in whom old age was perished. For want and famine they are solitary, fleeing into the wilderness, in former time desolate and waste, who cut up mellows by the bushes, and Jupiter roots for their meat, right? They were driven forth among men. They cried after them as a thief. Yeah, man. Esau is the the the, the most wicked thief in the world. Matter of fact, let's get this. We're gonna jump back to each other. This is Obadiah chapter 1. And let's start at the top. The vision of Obadiah, thus saith the most high power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Most High, an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised, right? Esau trying to say he has so many people, man, but they're really small among the heathen. Out of all the heathen nations, they're really the smallest, man. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, so like, let's see, verse 3. The pride of thy heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Yeah, man, you have Trump saying that right now. Who gonna bring us down to the ground? Right? Trump saying this right now, man. That's the pride of Esau, man. It says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, hence will I bring thee down, saith the Most High. If these came to thee by night, if if these came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would not have they stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would not they leave some grapes, right? How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up, right? How are the things of Esau searched out, right? If he stole so much that he ain't gonna leave a cluster of grapes, man. That's how Esau was searched out. And that's why people say that damn the Arabs are Esau, man. You are bugged out, man. You try to equate landmass with people, and you can only equate the scripture with prophecy. Prophecy tells who the children of Israel are. Prophecy lets you know who Esau is. You can't get away from prophecy, man. Let's go back. Job 30 and 5. They were driven forth among men. They cried after them as a thief, right? To dwell in the cliffs of the valleys, in caves of the earth, and in the rocks. Among the bushes they brayed, and under the nettles they were gathered together. They were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were viler than the earth. Yeah, man. Esau Edom is viler than the earth, man. Point blank, period, man. That's why he has such a perpetual hatred for you so-called Latinos, you so-called blacks, you so-called Native Americans, man. Because the Most High is putting it in his spirit to be the wicked, man. Right? Let's get this. Because the Most High God is he's ready to send his son back, but he's gotta bring to pass everything he said, man. That's why we're hasting the time. We're going out there prophesying week in and week out, man, trying to hasten the time so we can speed this thing up, man. Because we tired of being here, man. We tired of being under this damn devil, man. We tired of seeing our people oppressed. Even the 2/3, man. Even though we know that they gotta get it, but we tired of seeing it, man. We want a kingdom that nothing but righteousness is. That's what we looking forward to, right? This is Romans chapter 9. And let's start at verse 8. That is, that which are the children of the flesh, these are not the children of Yahweh, but the children of the promise are counted for the seed, right? Children of the promise. Promise goes to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, which turns to the 12 tribes of Israel. It says, for this is the word of promise. At this time I will come, and Sarah shall have a son. And not only this, but when Rebekah also had conceived by one, even by our father Isaac, for the children not being yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose according to Yahweh, Shalaka, that the purpose of Yahweh according to election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth, right? So it's not according to uh, whether Jacob was good or Esau was bad, man. It's the Most High moving, point blank, period, right? And it was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Well, why am I hated? Why am I hated? Well, you hated because the Most High made you to be the hated one, right? It's just that simple, right? And you can't question what the Most High God set up, man. This is his movie. He can do whatever the hell he want to do. Says, what shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with Yahweh? Yahweh forbid. For he saith to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of Yahweh that showeth mercy, right? So it's all up to the Most High God to show the mercy on who he wants to show the mercy to. Let's jump down to 22. For what if Yahweh, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endureth with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted for destruction? Those vessels of wrath fitted for destruction, it was Esau Edom, man. We just read up this whole chapter is dealing with who? The Israelites and the Edomites, man. So the Most High God has raised up Esau to have his name declared in the earth once more. Matter of fact, let me jump back up. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. Therefore, he have mercy on whom he have mercy, and whom he will he hardened. So it ain't up to you, man. So the Most High God has blinded the 2/3 of our people. Why? Because they've been wicked from the beginning, man. And was coming out of Egypt, they was murmuring against the Most High. They was murmuring against Moses. They was murmuring against Aaron. You know what I'm saying? So those spirits are back, man. Those same spirits was there to kill the prophets. Those same spirits were there who delivered up Yahweh. And guess what? The time of recompense is coming for those same spirits, man. Because those spirits did not experience the first death as Israelites, but they're going to experience the second death, and Lord willing, we're not part of that number, right? So let's read back down. Let's read 22 again. This is Romans 9 and 22. What of Yahweh willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endure with much long suffering, the vessels of wrath fitted for destruction, and that he might known make Shalaki, and that he might make known the riches of his glory on the vessels of mercy, which he had afore prepared unto glory. Predestination. Prepared unto glory. He prepared the elect of the Israelites unto glory from aforetime, right? Even us, whom he hath called, not of the Jews only, but also of the Gentiles, right? Not only of the circumcision, but the uncircumcision. The Gentiles who are Israelites, who are in the Gentile state of mind, like we were, man. Can you imagine, man, how much of a blessing it is to come into the knowledge of knowing that you're an Israelite and knowing that you only got the only God in this whole world, and all you have to do is do what his son say do, right? Reading Deuteronomy 18 and 18, he said, I will raise up a prophet, a monk, matter of fact. Just kidding. Because all we have to do what his son say do and endure to the end, and then what? We will be saved, right? This is Deuteronomy 18 and 18. And I will raise them up a prophet from among their brethren, like unto thee, and I will put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak unto them all that I have commanded them, right? So us keeping our trust and faith in Yahweh and doing what he told us to do, going out on the highways and byways, declaring that we are the children of Israel, speaking boldly in the face of our enemies, and having the faith, man, that's a blessing, man. Like the lesson I made earlier yesterday, man, or earlier today, actually. Blessed are your eyes for you see, right? So if you got eyes to see and you got ears to hear, man, it's a blessing, man. Or you just pray that the Most High God don't take His Holy Spirit away from you, man. That you keep going harder and harder for the truth. That you can endure to the end so you can get those crowns, man. Matter of fact, let's get that, right? So you can get those crowns, man. That's what it's about, man. We know that Esau has this perpetual hatred for the children of Israel. And we know that it's going to be forever. But we can't let that stop us from getting the kingdom, right? We can't let that keep us in a carnal mindset, right? Because what? Esau is his sword, right? And I want first Ezra. Leave. Oh, it's second Ezra. This is second Ezra, chapter 2, and let's start at verse 34. And therefore I say unto you, O ye heathen, heathen again, man. So Ezra has seen, even back then, we were calling the people who went off heathen. But the Most High revealed to Ezra that guess what? There's going to be one that comes that's going to bring the so-called heathen, the so-called Gentiles, who are Israelites, back into the fold, right? He says, this is second Ezra chapter 2 and verse 34. And therefore I say unto you, O ye heathen, that hear and understand, look for your shepherd, and he shall give you everlasting rest. That's what we're looking for, that everlasting rest for that perpetual hatred that Esau has for the children of Israel, right? It says, for he is nigh at hand and shall come in the end of the world. So all these things are playing out now, man, right? It says, be ready to the reward of the kingdom, for the everlasting light shall shine upon you forevermore, right? Flee from the shadow of this world. Receive the joyfulness of your glory. I testify my Savior openly, all right? We testifying our Savior openly on the highways and byways when we doing these video epistles, man. Why? Because we want to flee from the shadow of this world and receive joyfulness of your glory, right? Says verse 37, or receive the gift that is given you and be glad, giving thanks unto him that have led you to the heavenly kingdom, right? So that's why we pray, Lord, lead us not into temptation, right? But but deliver us, right? Lead us into righteousness, right? It says, arise and stand. Behold the number of those that be sealed in the feast of the Lord, which is departed from the shadow of the world, right? We're walking in the valley of the shadow of death right now. It says, and have received glorious garments of the Most High. Take thy number, O Zion, and shut up those of thine that are clothed in white, which have fulfilled the law of the Most High. The number of thy children whom thou longest for is fulfilled. Beseech the power of the Most High, that thy people, which have been called from the beginning, may be hallowed. That's once again, that's two precepts let you know, man. It's according to election, man. Those first fruits, like Apostle Gabar was going into today. Those first fruits, man, right? It says, I, Ezra, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people whom I could not number, and they all praised Yahweh with song. And in the midst of them there was a young man of a high stature, taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? And he answered and said unto me, These be they who put off the mortal clothing. We know that Esau has perpetual hatred, man. But we can't have on that mortal clothing. We got to keep being spiritual, man. We got to keep doing the work and know that Yahweh Shem Shai is going to fight for us, right? It says, These are they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of Yahweh. Now are they crowned and receive palms. Then I said unto the angel, What young person is that crowneth them, and giveth them palms in their hands? And he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of Yahweh, whom they have confessed in the world. Then I began to commend them greatly that stood so stiffly for the name of Yahweh, right? So we know that Esau has perpetual hatred. We know there is nothing that we can do against the sword. So we got to keep the faith. We got to keep pushing, man, and know that Yahweh by Shem Shai is going to fight. Lord willing, it's been edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone. Much respect to the brothers laboring in this truth worldwide in sincerity, trying to wake up the elect of the 12 tribes of Israel. Till the next time I say, Shalom.